Multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now that you
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. Past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where?
Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome in, everybody, and do not worry. I see what is going on. We'll talk about it tomorrow at 6 o'clock, okay? We will talk about it tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I do want to say before we get started, I got some breaking news. And for those of you who are Dolly Parton fans, quite some sad news here. Dolly Parton's ultra-private husband of nearly 60 years, Carl Thomas Dean, passed away at 82 years old. I got that in at 7:58 on my phone. So prayers up to Dolly Parton. Prayers up to Carl Thomas Dean and his family, and to all the fans in the country music world. I know how much Dolly loved him, very, very much so. Quite a sad news story to announce there. So y'all probably wondering what is going on. Well, the Oscars and ABC, they might not be married anymore. We're gonna get into that. Yeah, it shocked me too, because it's almost at the 100-year anniversary for the Oscars, but there is more that meets the eye. And by the way, y'all, I was watching Beyond the Gates. Oh, wait till y'all get y'all review. Oh, my Lord Jesus. There's so much going on there. So with that being said, higher is waiting, lower is available, but either way, we are live on tour. Let me get my links together here. We'll make it do what it do. All right, let me get my links together here, y'all, for y'all. Let's make it do what it do. Rock it. It's up here. I got 4 links. There we go. Okay. So here we go. Here, higher is weighing, low is available. But either way, we are live on tour here. Yes, indeed. Let me check that kind of intro there. You see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And then there is hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have you all here. So, it all started from this article here from Bloomberg. This came out a couple of hours ago. Pull it up here for all of you. Right here, skadoosh. From Bloomberg, the Oscars consider move from Disney to Netflix and other networks. The audience for the Oscars has declined more than 50% over the last decade. Will that lead to a breakup with its home for more than 50 years? Rather, that's Bob Iger there, the chief executive officer of the company. Happy Oscar Sunday to those who celebrate movie Armenia food as an ode to Nora, and closing with Italian research to head to our bets. We got an update on the future of the Oscars below. But first, we talked about the struggles of Hollywood studios and the existential crisis afflicting my hometown. So how about some good news? There are glimmers of hope in the streaming business. Not only are many of the major streaming services now profitable, but their growth is starting to offset the declines in cable. Profits increased at Walt Disney Company, Warner Bros. Discovery Incorporated, and NBC Universal in the final quarter of 2024, in part because streaming added profit or cut losses more quickly than cable networks declined. Profit fell at Paramount, though its streaming division is also improving its performance. So as you can see here, the profits are growing there from quarter 22 to 2024. So this is Disney. So Disney has grown. Was at 1.8 billion to $2.9 billion for 2023, and then now $3.7 billion. Same thing with Warner Bros. Discovery, $2.6 billion core 2022, $2.5 billion for core 2023, and then $2.7 billion for 2024. Paramount, $182 million for quarter of 2022, $404 million for quarter 4 of 2023 for Paramount, and then $129 million for quarter 4 of 2024 for Paramount. $129 million. Now for Netflix, no wait, hang on. Disney, I did that. Warner Brothers, Paramount. Okay, NBC Universal. $911 million for that one for quarter 4 of 2022. $932 million for quarter 4 of 2023, and $1.5 billion for quarter 4 of 2024. So the profits are growing. While Wall Street has soured on these legacy media companies because investors don't believe streaming can replace or improve upon cable, that has been true so far. Streaming services have lost money while cable networks are still quite profitable. But still early days of streaming. Price increases in advertising are starting to make it their business, though these changes have made streaming more expensive for customers. Fewer people are canceling major streaming services than they were a year ago per antenna. Churn had been on the rise for almost 2 years. Are we going to start seeing streaming profit make up for the cable shrinkage too soon to know? Most analysts would still say no. 5 things you need to know. YouTube star Mr. Beast is looking to raise a couple $100 million and seeking a valuation of $5 billion for his company. The Warner Brothers movie studio has had a rough couple of years and is about to release a risky slate. Thomas Buckley examines the state of one of Hollywood's greatest studios. YouTube says more than 1 billion people now watch podcasts on the service every month. How did the singer Jelly Roll become a go-to guest on right-wing podcasts? Ashley Carter explains. And then add Warner Bros. Discovery and Paramount to list media companies changing their diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. The Oscars weighed the move from Disney after 50 plus years. The Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences has begun the hunt for the Academy Awards' next home. The organization initiated negotiations with Disney last year about re-upping a deal that's worth more than $100 million a year. Yeah, $100 million a year to have the rights to air the Oscars. Yet the exclusive negotiating window between the two sides lapsed without a new agreement, according to several people familiar with the matter. The relationship between Disney and the Academy is still strong. Disney's ABC has aired the Oscars for almost 50 years and will continue to do so through at least 2028. Yet Disney does not want to increase the size of the deal, and the Academy does. Ergo, the Academy has made it clear it would like to test the market. Negotiations with new potential partners have not begun, but the Academy has spoken informally with new potential partners, including Netflix, and is interested in talking to others as well. The people who declined to be identified discussing confidential negotiations. Of course, I'll bring out the media map to show you who I think could be in this conversation very soon here. The negotiations will test the appeal of a show that has lost a lot of its audience, but remains the most watched award show in the United States. Viewership in the United States has collapsed more than 60% from its peak in the late 1990s, and is half of what it was just a decade ago. So can the Oscars bounce back? The TV audience for the Academy Awards has declined by about 50% over the last decade. So I'm guessing these are the millions here. So as you can see there, 2011, it was 37.9 million, 39.3 million for 2012. 2013, 40.1 million people watched the Oscars. 2014, 43.7 million people watched the Oscars. 2015, 37.3 million. 2016, 34.4 million. 2017, 32.9 million. 2018, 26.5 million. 2019, 29.6 million. 2020, 23.6 million people watched the Oscars. 2021, 10.4 million rather. 2022, 16.6 million. 2023, 18.7 million. And then 2024, 19.5 million. So the highest that was 43.7 million people. The lowest point was 2021 with 10.4 million. While Disney would like to reduce what it pays for the Oscars or keep the fees the same, the Academy is looking for a substantial increase. Disney just agreed to pay more than $70 million a year for the Grammys, for the Grammy Awards rather, an increase on the previous deal with CBS, even though the audience for the show has slipped. So $70 million a year for a 10-year deal, that's $700 million. If you can imagine for the, Oscars, so 100, 200, 300, 400, $500 million for 5 years for the Oscars on ABC. Yes, indeed. Critics point to many factors for the decline in the Oscars TV audience. The award show used to be one of the only places where the average viewer could see a bunch of famous people. Now they can see most of the nominees on social media all the time. The Oscars used to award big commercial hits. Most recent picture winners have been modest hits at best. The show is loaded with categories that honor editors, sound mixers, and costume designers that aren't known by the average viewer, but they should be, because without them, you can't have stars. While the Recording Academy has turned the Grammys into a concert that features a few awards, the Motion Picture Academy has faced great resistance from some corners of the Hollywood community when it tried to change the show. It has discussed removing certain categories from the show and introducing an award for more popular movies. In one nod to popularity, the Academy will let Disney stream the show on Hulu in addition to the broadcast on ABC. Yet, for all the hand-wringing about the decline of the Oscars, the show still ranks as one of the most watched telecasts in the United States. Almost 20 million people tuned in last year, which is the most in 4 years. That was the biggest audience for any primetime show, besides 11 football games and presidential debate. The Academy is looking to increase the audience for the show and shopping the global rights around this time. It believes it has enough of a global following to attract more viewers outside the U.S. and wants to find a partner that can help it do so. Netflix and Amazon offer the largest global audience. They also have resources to pay a big licensing fee and have already dabbled in award shows. Netflix streams the Screen Actors Guild Awards, while Amazon carries the Academy of Country Music Awards. Netflix co-chief executive officer Ted Sarandos also sits on the board of the Academy's Los Angeles Museum. So very easy access to talk about airing the Oscars on Netflix. Whether the Academy would do a deal with one of those two companies or just use them as leverage remains to be seen. Netflix has said it will only be interested if it can also create more programming using the Academy's library of footage, and a deal with either company will be fraught. Netflix has alienated many cinephiles and Academy members by refusing to prioritize movie theaters. Amazon's releasing movies in theaters, but it's still a technology giant that has undercut traditional studios and has changed the way Hollywood operates. Few of the other major media companies can deliver anything the Academy wants. Comcast Corp has a large presence in the United States and Europe and a major U.S. broadcast network, but its streaming service Peacock is only in the U.S. as a third-tier player, just like Hulu is only available in the U.S. I believe Hulu is a second-tier player. Don't quote me though. Paramount just bought and paid more for the Grammys. Well, y'all are at $14.3 billion in debt, so you can't really balk too much. It's hard to imagine them throwing down twice as much for the Oscars unless Chief Executive Officer David Ellison really wants to make a splash. I mean, I can imagine the Golden Mountain at Paramount, but that's neither here nor there. Max and Apple TV are both global services, but have much smaller audiences than Netflix, Amazon, and Disney. Their owners also know half of the broadcast network, and Apple has never carried an award show. All these services could get bigger through mergers or investment over the next few years, but years of filtration and conversation have yet to produce a deal. That brings the conversation back to Disney, which still offers both a broadcast network and a global streaming service, and it also comes with none of the baggage of Netflix or Amazon since it owns the most successful movie studio in town. Disney has been the home of the Oscars since 1976. Is a tradition-bound show rate for seismic change. So, what do I think about this? First of all, the fact that the Oscars has been on ABC since 1976 is quite astounding, right? No contracts in Hollywood last like that anymore. If you can get, past 10 years as a media personality, you ought to be grateful. I do think that the churn in Hollywood, and what I mean by the churn in Hollywood is the churn of accessibility and platforms is, kind of hitting its brick wall. But I think also, too, the relatability of the Oscars is also hitting the consumer's brick wall, because without us, there is no Hollywood. So you go in to see all these movies and, yes, the Academy voters vote for, the nominees and who they believe should win. It kind of leaves us out of it, because aren't we supposed to be the people that know movies best because we know them from a consumer point of view? But you got cinematography and editing and sound and costuming design, which that is a more critical lens that we don't have as people, right? So I do see the Oscars trying to remain relevant and want to keep the stature of the greatness of the Oscars, while ABC is trying to remain relevant. Because like I said to y'all, in 2027 will be the Oscars, the Grammys, and the Super Bowl all on one network. And like that article said, a reporter here, the Oscars, ABC renews contract in 2028. The previous contract was set to expire in 2020. From the Hollywood Reporter, ABC will keep the broadcast rights for the Academy of Motion Pictures until 2028. The network says the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences announced that Wednesday when this article came out. The previous contract was set to expire in 2020. Financial details weren't disclosed. We now know that costs $100 million to just have the rights to their costumes. We are honored to continue our storied and successful partnership with ABC in broadcasting the most watched live entertainment event of the year. Academy President Cheryl Boone Isaacs said in a statement, in 2020, we will mark the Oscars 100th anniversary, and ABC is a perfect partner to help us celebrate the magic of movies with our fans. She added, on behalf of the Academy, I'd like to thank Jim Galapagos, our Academy Treasurer and Chair of the Board's Finance Committee, and Disney ABC's been sure for leading these efforts, said Sherwood, Disney Media Network's co-chairman and Disney ABC television group president. After hosting the Academy Awards more than 50 times, ABC has become the home for Hollywood's most prestigious night and glamorous night of television. With this landmark agreement, ABC is proud to showcase the Oscars all the way to their centennial celebration in 2028. Said ABC president, and said ABC Entertainment President Shane Dungy is now at Warner Brothers. She's the president of Warner Brothers television group. We are elated the Oscars will continue to call ABC home. The ceremony is an important part of their programming, and we're looking forward to continuing our partnership with the Academy and the multifaceted, multi-platform ceremony, celebrating the world's biggest stars and honoring excellence in filmmaking. Said Academy CEO Don Hudson, the Academy's partnership with ABC has been one of the most enduring in Hollywood. Both the Academy and ABC set high bars for excellence, and ABC has a proven passion to help us deliver great shows for our global audience. We couldn't think of a more trusted collaborator to further our mission of inspiring and connecting the world through film. The 89th Academy Awards was held Sunday, February 26th. So what I get from this, right, is that they made the contract for 2028, but after that, nothing new. Now, if I'm ABC and this event keeps us where it's at, I think for the Oscars, they also have to recognize their cultural relevance. You guys remember how, it was the Oscars so white controversy, right? Not allowing enough Black and minorities in the door to be nominated, right? Let alone win awards. And to have a partnership for 50 years when you have Disney, who honestly, the founder of Disney, Walt Disney, had the most Oscar awards. But I think recently, let's see, ABC. Let's see here. SEARS. Here it is here, because it looks like I'm right here. This man right here, Sean Baker. Hang on, let me bring it up. right here. Sean Baker has matched Walt Disney's record. That has never been done. So he's in the same class as Walt Disney. So let me go back. So yeah, this man right here, Sean Baker, has matched Walt Disney's record, which is congratulations, a huge win. So you have somebody now that has matched Walt Disney's record, who is the founder of Disney, one of the biggest, if not the biggest movie studio in the world. So to me, I just feel like the Oscars might have to take an L on this one and just stay with ABC, because here's the thing. If you go over to Amazon, Netflix, they are going to probably want to prioritize streaming movies over films that are released in theaters. And AMC, Cinemark, Regal Theaters, and all the mom and pop theaters, they are still the heartbeat of the movie industry. That's just like when people say the radio industry is going to die out. That's not true. ASCAP and BMI, that's how most, if not all, music artists get their royalties. Radio plays the records, artists get the money. And of course, there's streaming and, up and down streaming and stuff. But to me, I just feel like, I don't know if the Oscars is asking for too much, right? And then right here from Variety.com, inside the Oscars deal, what means for ABC and the Academy, from Variety.com here. When the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Science officials approached Walt Disney Company CEO Bob Iger last year seeking a long-term extension of ABC's deal to broadcast the Academy Awards, the response within Disney ABC was enthusiastic. ABC is the lone Big Four broadcast network without a professional football contract. It hosts no Super Bowls. That will be changing in 2027. No Thursday or Sunday night NFL telecast. It has no Olympics, no World Series, no Grammys. That will be changing. Starting next year, the Grammys will be on ABC. When it comes to marquee event programming, ABC boasts the Oscars and the NBA Finals. That's it. On Monday, when this article came out, ABC and the Academy announced that they had indeed extended their Oscars agreement through 2028. A source with knowledge of the negotiations told Variety that talks began a year ago, initiated by the Academy, despite that the predecessor deal was not set to run out until 2020. In terms of structure, the agreement is very much an extension, not a new deal. The Academy will continue to have final say on producers, hosts, and other producing decisions, with ABC maintaining some input but ultimately deferring to the Academy. So this is just like how Pat McAfee licensed his show to ESPN, or how Inside the NBA licensed it to ESPN. So Inside the NBA will air on ESPN, but TNT Sports will still, be the team to produce and have editorial control. So that's the same thing here with ABC. So ABC has some input, but they're not the boss. The Academy's the boss, and ABC is just airing the Oscars. There is no place in agreement to install the network's late night host star Jimmy Kimmel as Oscars host, despite long-standing desire to fill the role. In fact, no conversations have been had with any potential host for the 2017 awards, with the focus now on lining up producers. David Hill, who produced this year with Reginald Holland, has expressed interest in returning. ABC is high on Don Misher, who produced in 2011-2012, has produced the Emmys this year for the Alphabet ABC. Craig Zada and Neil Byrne, who produced the show from 2013 to 2015, are said to unlikely to return. Though ABC executives have long grumbled at wanting more say in how the Oscars are produced, they are not without influence. The network put its foot down 2 years ago when the Academy pushed to have Kimmel's rival, Jimmy Fallon of NBC's The Tonight Show, host. The network and the Academy were in lockstep on past attempts to get Fallon and Powell, Justin Timberlake, to host, only to be rebuffed by the singer-actor. Beyond production questions, the agreement also forges no new ground on live streaming and social media, though it leaves open the possibility that the two parties could address those issues down the road. So, just saw that the Oscars were streamed on Hulu for the first time, so looks like the possibilities are kind of opening up there. The lack of specifics around digital could provide flexibility to adapt in a changing television landscape. After locking up rights to the Olympics through 2032, NBC Universal rolled out an aggressive and well-polished live stream component for its coverage of the 2016 Summer Games in Rio de Janeiro. The company then watched as live streaming numbers grew beyond expectations and traditional television ratings fell short, forcing it to offer additional inventory to advertisers to make up for lost eyeballs. Financial terms of the new Oscars deal were not disclosed, but under the predecessor agreement, Disney paid $75 million per year for broadcast rights, and then now it's up to $100 million per year, which it then exploits by selling advertisements as well as overseas broadcast rights. The Academy, meanwhile, won't suffer for getting a long-term dollar commitment from its broadcast partner, it can certainly lose the money. Last year, when this article came out, the Academy sold $341 million in bonds, $122 million in floating rate bonds, and the remainder in fixed rate bonds, with the bulk of the money earned going to the construction of the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures, being built at the corner of Wilshire, Fairfax, and Los Angeles. The bond sale was a part of a $388 million capital program launched last year by the Academy, led by Bob Iger and fellow co-chairs Annette Bening and Tom Hanks. ABC, meanwhile, hopes to continue to benefit from hosting an event that remains one of TV's biggest draws. But recent ratings for NBC's Rio Olympics coverage down 9% in total viewers from 2012. The MTV Video Music Awards down 34% on Sunday from 2015 have shown that event programming franchises are no longer guaranteed to bring in ever-increasing audiences in an era of media fragmentation. Total viewership for the 2016 Oscars, best by the hashtag Oscars So White controversy, were down 6% from the previous year, hitting an 8-year low. The last time Disney, ABC, and the Academy renewed their deal, they did so in 2011, 3 years before the then current agreement was set to expire, adding an additional 6 years. Now, with an earlier commitment to a longer extension, the Academy gets a guarantee of stability, a deal it likes from a partner it knows for big money. Disney, meanwhile, is betting that relationship has been mutually beneficial, and a traditional landscape will continue to be so in a far-flung future beyond a point where anyone can predict how television will be consumed. So with that being said, okay, then, very interesting. Let me bring this up for y'all. We all see something. Let's see. Let's see. So here is the Oscars YouTube channel. Now, I won't, show any clips because no one wants to, get copyright or anything. But this is the YouTube channel here. So as you can see here, they have the Oscars American Sign Language ASL live stream. So this what the whole what looks like this woman here was given sign language for the whole show, right? And then this is the Engraving Station live stream, but they did not stream the show. You did not stream the show. Okay, so there's that right there. With that being said, Then we go to ABC. So let's go to ABC. Here, ABC. Last time, right here, was 3 years ago. But as you can see, they did Connor's go live during the Oscars. So you see live during the Oscars, and right here, Station 19, 3 years ago, but they have not went live. Let's go to Hulu. See what's going on there. And like I said, the Oscars streamed on Hulu, but as you can see, he did not stream here. So my big question is, why in the world is the Oscars not streaming on YouTube, right? Because YouTube is a very big platform. I mean, more people are watching YouTube on their TVs and their desktops and on their cell phones, right? So that's a critical component for me. I do think if Netflix and Amazon, got the Oscars, I do think that they would be utilizing, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. They will be streaming the Oscars everywhere. But then you have to get into the rights of the Oscars and where can you air it, where can't you air it. So I thought that this was very interesting here. And then here's another article here from The Wrap. Why Oscars remain big money for ABC despite expected record low attendance. When the Oscars take place next Sunday, it's pretty much guaranteed that the 2021 show will suffer the same fate that has the Bedeviled Award show siblings in the last year. Record low viewership that is down catastrophically from the year before, and yet the Academy Awards remain incredibly valuable to ABC, with the network charging advertisers around $2 million per spot, according to Variety. So the show lasts about 3 hours. So let's just say that you got 20 commercials, maybe. I'm just roughing it. Okay, so you got 20? So $2 million times 20. That's $40 million, right? Okay. According to Variety, the network has not responded to the Wrap's request for comment on price. Last year's show, which fell to a record low viewership of 23.6 million, brought in 129 million ad revenue for the 3 hours and change. Show, according to Cantor Media Data or Data, a number that jumped to 145 million when you add in the 1 hour pre-show. It has been shortened to 30 minutes. The last year's average 30-second ad spot, this came out in 2021, but I'm using this as a reference here for this conversation. Last year's average 30-second ad spot went for 2.1 million, with some marketers paying as much as 2.66 million, according to data from advertising research firm SQAD. So here it is here, 34.3 million right here for 2016, and it dropped down to 23.6 million here. COVID can be solely blamed if the Oscars fails to another low. Like everything else on TV, the Oscars audience every year, with the exception of 1 year blip in 2019, the first time the show went hostless in 30 years, and Green Book took the best picture. Viewership has been declining each year. In 2016, the show drew more than 34 million viewers. Interestingly, advertisers have continued to pay top dollar for commercials on the Oscars, even as show has shed viewers and buzz year after year. In fact, ad prices have actually risen compared to 5 years ago, when a 30-second spot averaged 1.72 million. The cost climbed to 2 million in 2018, a figure that has not changed much since then. The Academy Awards are generally considered the second most watched primetime telecast of the year every year, though there can be semantics level arguments made for against their title. The distinction is very much endangered that year. I believe the Oscars will also be 50% down from last year. So about 12 to 13 million viewers Baran Hamish, executive director for research and investment analytics group M, told the Wrap still big though if next week viewership was half of last year's total. The Oscars will fall below both the championship games for NCAA football and men's basketball. But when you look at how every other major TV event has fared over the past year, the Oscars drop-off doesn't look as bad. Both the NBA Finals, which took place months later than usual due to the COVID shutdown, and World Series drew less than 10 million viewers, easily falling to record lows. Even the Super Bowl wasn't spared. Super Bowl, what is LV? So Super Bowl 55, man. Super Bowl 55. Just look at something, y'all. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. There we go. Okay. Let me get back to this here. So that was Super Bowl 55 there. That was Super Bowl 55. See something? Oh, hey, David Holbert. Thank you so much for that. That really means a lot. Thank you so much. That means a great deal. Thank you. I do my best. Sometimes the journey gets a little long in the tooth, but I appreciate you for saying that. Thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you to say that. I try my very best to, give context to media, because the more you understand what's going on around you, the more you'll be able to understand what you're seeing in front of you. So thank you so much there. So that was Super Bowl 55, drew the lowest audience for the NFL's crown jewel of 14 years with 96.4 million viewers, and needed digital viewership to lift it from being even lower. Average price for a 30-second ad. So as you can see here, in 2016, 1.72 million. To 2020, 2.1 million there. Advertising is all about supply and demand, and the Oscars, along with other award shows, still provide an audience size that's hard to replicate elsewhere. Even the Oscars fell to 12 million views, and that would still pretty much be every non-sports event on TV in terms of getting people to watch live, and every every sports event except college football and basketball national championship game and NFL football. Oprah's bombshell interview with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, which drew in 17 million viewers on CBS, is only notable for its rarity. Though digital and streaming have drastically altered the advertising landscape, most ad executives will still tell you that old school TV still has the biggest reach, even if that reach is shrinking. There are still more than 80 million people that subscribe to some form of a TV package, while the largest streaming service that caters to advertisers, Hulu, in the U.S. has around 30 million. Let me see. What is the audience for Hulu? What is the audience size for Hulu? So now Hulu has as of Backlinko from May 22nd, 2024, Hulu has 50.2 million paying subscribers. And then it says here, from that same article here, Hulu viewers. Hulu has an estimated viewership of 99.7 million viewers behind Netflix, 173.7 million, Amazon Prime, 163.6 million. That's not bad, right? That's not bad at all. So that's an estimated viewership. That's different. That's a difference than the paying subscribers, okay? So let's go back here. ABC holds another advantage. As with other big events like the Super Bowl, the network does not offer a ratings guarantee for the Oscars as it does for primetime series, which means it's less susceptible to having to offer make goods to account for lower than expected viewership. The 2021 Oscars are airing in probably the most inhospitable environment for award shows. The Grammys saw its audience almost cut in half. The Golden Globes, which appeared immune to award show ratings troubles, shed 63% amid the existential crisis. And last September, 72nd Emmy Awards fell by a much more palatable 12%, but still hit a record low. This year, the Oscars is attempting to reinvent itself for the COVID era in the hope that it will at least be positively. Why do I feel like it should say and will be at least more positively reviewed, like the Grammys, though, without the massive audience drop-off. Oscars producers Jesse Collins, Stacey Sher, and Steven Soderbergh have described the awards set for April 25th as a movie rather than another award show. They've been really leaning into the idea. Earlier this week, they unveiled the first list of presenters, but called them an ensemble cast instead. The award show as a movie will take place at Union Station in Los Angeles and the Dolby Theater in Hollywood, as well as international locations live via satellite. ABC has a very long history with the Academy, having aired the show every year since 1976. This year is the first under a new deal that will keep the Oscars on ABC through 2028. So I do remember that year when it was at Union Station. They did a beautiful job of that. I mean, who knew that a train station could be a stage for an award show? I think the biggest thing for the Oscars is that it's the relevance, right? If I don't feel connected to it, what's the point of me even trying to watch the show? I have often said that I think that it needs to be more engaging. So I do think utilizing social media to live stream the Oscars, the full show, would be huge. I think that the Academy could probably negotiate some live streaming rights for social media platforms and this, that, and the third. So yes, indeed. All right, y'all, we're going to take a little commercial break, and when we come back, I will give my final thoughts, and then we'll probably close it out here. We'll be back right after this. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We are live on tour. Roll it.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's, there's always something good.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it
was plain to see. You were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from nothing. Our fun is your fun.
Welcome to the celebration.
We all we got.
Don't you leave here today with happiness. I want you to leave here with
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
I'm loving it.
We all right back. Welcome back into Braylon's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here. I wanted to bring this up to y'all real quick. So I did say I would tell you where I think the Oscars could go. Now, of course, you got Netflix here, right? Now, Netflix, they have, that means subs, 283 million subs. Now, Netflix is getting into experimental, experimental experiences, like live in-person experiences. They have Netflix bites in Vegas. They're going to have, Netflix houses across the country. So, could you put Oscar nominees in there? And could you, do pop-ups and things of that energy? Sure, you could. And then I think it was Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. So Amazon is right here. So you see they got Twitch. They used to have Freely, but no more of that. They got Audible Wondery and Amazon Fire, right? So just imagine merchandise from all the nominees available on Amazon. That would definitely help with merchandising. And also, too, if you let Twitch streamers stream the Oscars live on their channels and commentate, that would be helpful. So you have those things there. Now, here's an option here, Roku, right here. 85 million accounts, 100 million monthly active users on Roku. Now you're probably thinking, why in the world am I bringing up Roku? I'm so glad you asked. I want you to see this. Yeah, Miss Universe has been on Roku for a while now. Yeah, let's bring it up here. Bring it up there for me if you play news. Now, this used to be on Fox that Steve Harvey hosted it, before the Miss Columbia thing and all that stuff. He actually had equity in the pageant and everything in between. Come on, working for me now against me, please. It's so big like that. Look, Jesus. that article will do it, then we'll do this. For some reason, it's not going to act right. Okay, here it is. Here we can get from the newsroom of Roku. So here it is right here from the newsroom of Roku. Miss Universe organization taps Mario Lopez among Olivia Cupo and Robin Thicke amongst other talent for the 73rd annual Miss Universe competition. Right here, the Miss Universe organization and Roku are thrilled to continue their exclusive streaming partnership to bring the highly anticipated 73rd Miss Universe competition to audiences on the Roku channel for free. Mario Lopez and Olivia Cupo will host the finals, with Katsura Gray and Zuri Hall providing live commentary throughout the show. Robin Thicke will perform at the finals along for diverse and dynamic musical lineup. This landmark event held at Arena Saúl de Mexico on Saturday, November 16th at 8/7 Central, 5 p.m. Pacific, marks Miss Universe's triumphant return to Mexico after 17 years. Through this partnership, Roku and Miss Universe will deliver unprecedented celebration of empowerment, diversity, and beauty to viewers. Viewers can stream the competition on the Roku channel for free with no subscription or sign-up required. The Roku channel can be accessed on Roku devices and TVs as well online at RokuChannel.com through Roku mobile app, Amazon Fire TV, Samsung TVs, and Google TV and other Android TV OS devices. Randall Bobbitt oversees this project on behalf of Roku's originals. So some of you probably did not even know that the pageant has went over to Roku. This was the first time that they've ever really done that. And so Roku is trying to get in there. Now, I don't think that the Oscars will ever make will make it for free like that. But I do think that streaming does have a huge component. Now, do I believe that Disney could do something with Roku? Absolutely. And let me show you how. Hang on. Actually, before I show you that here it is here. Right here from Variety here. Right here, the Miss Universe organization, which has been undergoing an overhaul under new owners, JKN Global PCL, has sealed a multi-year deal with Roku and Telemundo to continue as the U.S. streaming and broadcast homes for the pageant, both in English and Spanish, respectively. Right here. I really am proud of the show in January. Miss Universe organization CEO Amy Emmerich told Variety, I think all those small nuance changes that we did behind the scenes for the rules selection committee and the criteria behind it really went a long way. Our goal was to reignite and make sure that people are aware it's here. Miss Universe is a Super Bowl in so many countries. When it comes to the United States and European countries, we really need to elevate. I felt like we did let the numbers speak for themselves. Although as a streamer, Roku doesn't release exact numbers, it did report that Miss Universe reached millions with live and on-demand replay over the course of its first weekend. The success of last year's broadcast, which also marked the Roku channel's first live event, not only demonstrate viewer appetite for live programming, but also the success that live programming can find in a free streaming environment. Roku Media head of content Dave Elberg said in a statement. So it says here, Elmrich believes that the new pact with Roku and Telemundo, believed to be at least a 2-year deal, will give them the stability to find other ways to innovate with the event. Let's see here. And of course, right here with a new license for Miss USA, there may be other opportunities to expand the entire footprint in the US. Emmerich said there are really good formats being birthed around the world. She said, knowing that in some countries, the competition takes place over 30 days or is a part of a larger TV event, we're looking at the possibility a format what can be done here. I think the new Miss USA license will bring with it a lot of opportunity for the states and how to cover this pageant differently than it's ever been done before. So I wanted to bring that up to let you guys know that, like I said, if you understand the moves that are being made, you'll be able to understand what you're seeing in front of you now. I want to bring up Disney and Roku. There we go. And like I said, I forgot to bring this up when we talked about the Disco conversation, where there was a rumor that Roku was up for sale, and that, company could buy. I said, what if Disney bought Roku and called it Disco? That's on the channel as well. From our report, Cinderella's Castle from Walt Disney World set to take over Roku City exclusive. With families home for the holidays, the iconic theme park attraction will secure prime real estate in Roku City to celebrate Disney's 100th anniversary. Roku City is about to get a magical new addition. Cinderella's Castle from Walt Disney World is being added to the Roku City screensaver that Monday, all a part of the 100th anniversary celebration for the Walt Disney Company. The castle sticking out with Roku signature purple color scheme also includes the statue of Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse that greets visitors as they enter the park. What is more memorable and nostalgic than the Walt Disney World Castle? Peter Hamilton, Senior Director of Ad Innovation at Roku, tells our report. It truly embodies the creative imagination behind Roku City. In this way, it signifies a beautiful marriage of beloved places. For our viewers, I know that they will be inspired to see these worlds come together in an unmissable way. With many families home for the holidays, Disney and Roku are hoping to drive awareness for Disney World as a place to celebrate together. Roku, which now has more than 75 million active accounts, began offering real estate in Roku City to marketers around the upfronts earlier this year. Media and entertainment companies have been among the most aggressive adopters. In May, Paramount Plus secured a neighborhood in Roku City in which places and characters from Paramount film and TV projects were featured. And over the summer, Mattel and Warner Brothers used Roku City to promote the Barbie movie. One quirk with the Disney deal is that the castle is based on a real physical location, so accuracy matters. Our incredible visual quality design team takes great pride and care in the creative vision for Roku City. As such, they work with teams across Roku closely with our partners to ensure that brands are integrated organically with the ultimate goal of enhancing the viewer experience. Hamilton says, we strive to bring fun and whimsical exploration of brands and intellectual property that also feel as though they live inside Roku City, not to be injected from outside. Cinderella's Castle from Disney is a powerful example of real-world intellectual property, which creates another layer of connection to our imaginary city landscape. As Roku leans further into advertising revenue, brand integrations like Roku City become all the more important for the company. We continue to learn about the reach and magnitude of Roku City, its ability to recall and attention. With one of the largest audiences in television, Hamilton says every brand and product are unique and has been excited to study user sentiment and social sharing along the way. Although the learnings and data we gain belong to our brand partners, I can say that they continue to reinforce the importance of creating a balanced and natural brand experience that enhances Roku City for our viewers. So, Disney could partner with Roku to air the Oscars on the Roku channel as well. So the possibilities are endless. With that being said, y'all, that is pretty much the show. Just wanted to come on, and that was really good. A solid hour. I did the Daily Motivator, during the Real Housewives of Potomac review. So I want to thank you all very, very much for coming over and supporting it, this, that, and the third, and all that good stuff there. So yes, indeed, there. So yes, indeed. All right, y'all, that is going to be it for me. I love you. I value, I embrace you all. It is time for the best outro on YouTube with that iconic castle right there. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you were always one of us. And trust, you may not be where you want to be. Mind of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Wise one thing to call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we'll be great together. And always remember, when you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just talking about a move that may not be happening yet, but at least you know about it first. Make sure the replay is not just for if you watch it, not just for listen to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I miss you all. Always remember, when I see love you, I give it. When I see love you, I give it. When I see love you, I give it. Wherever obstacles you'll come, wherever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But no one's as proud of you, be proud of your damn. So finally, y'all, listen. The world is going to keep spinning. And since the world is going to keep spinning, you should keep waking up. As I'm saying that to you, I'm saying it to myself too. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love and send it right back to you. And David Holbert, thank you so much for saying that. And this too, thank you so much for that. That means a lot, brother. One step at a time. Love you all. One love, much love, all love. Once again. Bye, everybody.
All day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hey, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder.
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun. We've missed the excitement. We've missed the entertainment. We've missed the nightlife. But most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless, we will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zola. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now,
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you, more than most. You see, It's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, nail pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good. Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy. I'm in. I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where?
Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from. They say if you dream a thing more than once, please, 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 it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There were stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Sorry, folks, there's a breaking development. There's something down on the field.
I see that, too. What is that?
Looks like a koala or a dog or a...
They're all out there right now. They're trying to catch it. They're having a real hard time. They've got trash cans.
This guy's got no chance.
I think they got it. Nope.
Now he's gone and driving a cart. Uh-oh, watch out for the goal. Oh. Oh, that thing is indestructible. Sorry, folks.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.